Yo, this is J.O.T. And I've been rapping, you know what I'm saying, for the MC. But it's about time I turn y'all on to a little something different. Some spoken word. Yo, check this.
Who's that girl with her? She is beautiful. Yeah, man, beautiful Harlem. Yeah, man, beautiful Harlem. Yeah, man, beautiful Harlem. Yeah, man, beautiful Harlem.
Today I'm going to elaborate on Contributions by Langston Hughes. This poetic work I compose has been to enlighten as well as amuse. This man's written works, both poetries and plays, achieved great stardom. And many of his written works reflected his view of the place called Harlem. Harlem to Langston Hughes was that great place that he called home. For there his people dwelled, on many a street the proud blacks would roam. In air raid over Harlem, Hughes described what he would see, saying Harlem's full of black, brown, yellow, and high yellow jokers like me. Hughes fancied Harlem, for Harlem's beauty greatly enticed. For he, just as other blacks, considered Harlem paradise. A place of ideal perfection, a black utopia was Harlem to Hughes. For it was where he found his joy and also rid himself of his blues. Under many moonlit nights, this writer's mind would start to quiver, scribbling his ups and downs like those in Riviere on the Harlem River. Harlem delighted Hughes so much, Hughes thought of Harlem as his girl. Harlem gave him love and hope. Hughes' writings gave Harlem the world. Like a good man, Hughes gave quality time all day and all night long, constantly saying I love you, as were his words in Harlem Night Song.
Yeah, man, beautiful Harlem. Yeah, man, beautiful Harlem. Yeah, man, beautiful Harlem. Yeah, man, beautiful Harlem.
Harlem's beauty was limitless to Hughes, for it spread in every direction. Harlem was the talk of the town, filled with an array of color complexion. Others tried to replicate Harlem, but their efforts were filled with strife.
How low can you go?
Hughes found this amusing, but that's why he wrote Limitations of Life. Hughes knew Harlem was a fine catch. He saw that jealous men wanted to fight. Envious men with billy clubs, wearing badges whose skin was white. These men stood right in love's path, for they craved this precious possession. Harlem and Hughes were not amused, for they knew of these men's obsession. Hughes knew they longed for Harlem, but knew Harlem fancied men of color. Harlem's relationship was great, so faithful Harlem desired no other. The envious men became enraged, they lusted fair Harlem for their lover. But not for true romance, but prostitution, as Hughes discovered. He knew these pimps were exotic, and Harlem's life would be a living hell. Hughes wrote in Little Ham, when we cease to be exotic, we do not sell well. The shady pimps would trick Harlem by exploiting her beauty to make them rich. But Langston Hughes spoke out to the shady, saying Harlem's not that type of lady. Like a dedicated man would, he stood and protected his Harlem's rights. He was not going to let his fine Harlem fall prey to these men without a fight.
Yeah, man, beautiful Harlem. Yeah, man, beautiful Harlem. Yeah, man, beautiful Harlem. Yeah, man, beautiful Harlem.
In his writing, Hughes and Harlem spoke. The jealous men tried to keep him quiet. And don't you want to be free? Hughes displayed this tension that led to a riot. To disrespect fair Harlem was to disrespect Langston Hughes too. And the couple was not content until Harlem received the respect that was due. The power of this couple's voice was far too much for the pimps to deny. In response to the trifling pimps, Harlem is tired would be their reply. The couple took their respect, never once being afraid to show how. With profound words like I heard you, but this is Harlem speaking now.
Oh yeah!
In the writing of Langston Hughes we see he and Harlem could never be severed. Since contributions last forever, the two will always be together. Through writings and theatrical works, Hughes gave Harlem respect well deserved. To African American theater, he gave a relationship well preserved.
Love a black woman from infinity to infinity. Love a black man from infinity